Welcome to the Mosa Design Studio. I'm Gareth Parry and today we're going to introduce you to the Mosa brand.
Welcome to this Bespoke Surfaces event. I'm Francesca Perry, the editor of Icon magazine. Today, we're in the Mosa showroom in Clerkenwell. I'm joined by Gareth Parry, architectural sales consultant at Mosa, and later on we'll be joined by Rob Owen, head of interior design at the Manser Practice. So Gareth, thanks for having us. Would you like to tell us a little bit about Mosa and what makes it special?
We manufacture porcelain and ceramic tiles for facades, terraces, walls and floor use. And our core values are sustainability, service and excellence in manufacturing.
Obviously, sustainability is a key focus for a lot of brands, especially now. Can you talk a little bit more about what makes Mosa so sustainable?
Sure, so we are the only cradle-to-cradle certified tile manufacturer, and that's a concept that we've adopted in our manufacturing for the last 10 years.
So Mosa's been based in Clerkenwell since 2013. Why is this area of London specifically so great for location?
So Clerkenwell is the hub of the architecture and design community in London, and that is one of the main reasons why we're based here. And here to talk more about that today is Rob Owen from the Manser Practice.
We're joined now by Rob Owen, Head of Interior Design at the Manser Practice. So can you tell us a little bit about the range of projects you work on at the Manser Practice?
So in the interior design team, we work on mainly residential projects at the moment, but we're also working on hotels and bar restaurant work as well, and some other types of residential, like private rental sector is a big market for us at the moment.
And personally, what sort of sparked your interest in interior design? What is it about interior design that drives you and your work?
I think it's making spaces that can be very boring, very interesting. I think Loos, for example, is something very exciting. It should be a space where it's fun to go into rather than just, oh, the same old thing again. So that's just sort of one example of how way you can make a big difference as an interior designer.
We're here also to talk about your collaboration with Mosa. Can you explain a little bit about how that came about and the benefits of working with the brand?
Yeah, so when I joined the Manser Practice, we were working with Mosa on a few smaller projects, but I found that the range of products, as well as the service that we get with Mosa, really made us grow that relationship, and we've been using them for many years now.
You collaborated with Mosa on the Sugarhouse Island project in London. Can you talk through the vision behind the design?
The site had many industrial buildings on it. It's a huge site, so what we wanted to do is bring in some of that heritage. So it had a blue works where we used to make indigo dyes, for example, so we wanted to bring in that sort of industrial sort of design through the scheme. And with the canals surrounding the site as well, that's certainly one thing we wanted to bring in the design. So is using the blues and the greens from various ranges to bring in colour into the schemes and to tie in with the industrial heritage. I think one important thing is there's many different blocks there, so we didn't want to use up all the best fun things straight away. We needed to spread them out. So it's really looking at the whole master plan rather than one building at a time.
So did you use Mosa products in lots of different spaces or in only one type of space?
So we're using them in bathrooms and kitchens within the apartments, but we're also using them in the common areas as well. The entrance lobbies, some of the corridors. There's also a concierge in some of the blocks as well, which are private rental sector blocks. So yeah, quite a variety of spaces really, so throughout the whole scheme.
And does your choice of the Mosa tiling vary on that depending on that context? So is the aesthetic of the tiles in the common spaces different to the aesthetic of tiles in the kind of private residential spaces?
Yes, definitely. I think obviously there's things like slip ratings to take into account in certain areas, but I think it's really important that the areas vary. You don't want the front lobby to feel like your private bathroom. So the range of Mosa products has really helped us to keep each area quite distinct.
So what's next for the Manser Practice's collaboration with Mosa? Are there new ranges or collaborations you want to look at?
The next block at Sugarhouse Island, we're looking at using some of the new shapes range for Mosa. So the triangles and the semicircles, because they bring a completely different vibe to the different spaces, and because of the large formats there, they'll really make a statement in the entrance lobbies and the new concierges that we're looking at. And also in the bathrooms as well, we're looking at using them as feature tiles up the vanity wall and up the back wall behind showers.
So why do you think the Manser Practice has chosen Mosa specifically to be the supplier of tiling products?
I think their range is really good, but also one thing Mosa does really well is their sustainability and cradle to cradle. It's something they've done for a long time rather than just picking up in the last few years. They've been doing that for a long time, so that was one of the key reasons we started working with them years ago.
To find out more about Mosa, please visit their profile on the Bespoke platform.
Connecting series that form the heart of its ceramic tile solutions, Mosa presents Core Collection. With this range, architects and designers can create signature surfaces with countless design options in the most intuitive way. The Core Collection makes it easy to choose the appropriate tile for any project. The selection process is simple and efficient. Core Collection connects the three beloved series, Solids, Terra and Quartz, partly by adding new colors that enable more aesthetic blends of different series. Color options range from light to dark, neutral to striking, and warm to cool. New colors that offer contemporary trend interpretations have been added to the mix. Textures range from layered to powdery and robust, spanning a wide variety of choices. The QR code can be scanned for more product details. New in Mosa's portfolio and part of Core Collection are innovative modular shapes. With this, Mosa adds a new dimension to surface design by offering endless design possibilities. Mosa also offers an extensive variety of set combinations in balanced patterns of colors, textures, sizes and shapes. These patterns can be used as offered and further customized by colors and textures. Designers can compose together their own mix and match selection from across all series. The creative journey enters a new level of creative freedom. One where architects and designers can create signature surfaces with countless design options in the most intuitive way. Core Collection. Signature surfaces made easy.